Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Shay, and this is another video coming from the HP group. Welcome back. So I've decided to start talking about something that is going to be prevalent on this page. I know as it picks up momentum, we're going to be talking a lot about fat phobia. Because obviously I am plus size. I am not slightly plus size. I am not hour shapely plus size. I am a full-blown plus size woman, over 350. I'm about 5'7". So I know that because of the things that I'm going to be talking about, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to want to attack me because of my weight and how I appear, but I'm not worried about it. Let me give you some reasons why. Excuse me. First and foremost, because, the majority of my life I've been plus sized. I have never went without attention from men. I've never went without attention from anybody. I regularly get encouragement. I regularly get compliments from people from just literally walking down the street and being myself. I've never really had to deal with not having that, so I don't know what that looks like. Ever. Excuse my nails, it's quarantine. But I've never had to deal with that. I've never had to deal with guys trying to keep me in the house and not show me off and not take me outside or go to dinner or not go to dinner or anything like that. I've never had to deal with that. The majority of the men that I've met, even before I got into this lifestyle of dating for benefit, before I got into this lifestyle, I still had no problems. I had no qualms. I've literally lived in the 3 largest cities in the nation. I was born and raised in Chicago, and then I graduated from college in Chicago, and I moved to New York City because I want to eventually be on Broadway. And then I left from New York City and went to LA. I'm currently in LA, even though right now at the second, I am in Chicago because of the quarantine, which I just had to come back home to deal with this. I feel like I needed to be around friends. I feel like I needed to be around family, but that's for another time. But just to continue to make my point, I've never had to deal with that. I have had to deal with people trying to tell me certain things about my weight, things like that. But however, overall, as far as dating goes, I've never really had to deal with that. No one has ever, I think, treated me differently because of my size. And I also that probably goes to pretty privilege as well, because people tend to think that I have a very beautiful face and I tend to carry myself very well, which I think everyone has a certain way that they carry themselves, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad or it's wrong. But I feel like when I say these terms, we know what they mean in general. That don't mean I agree with them. That just means those are the terms that I'm using to refer to different subjects and ideologies and those type of things. But however, I've never really had to deal with someone treating me differently in dating for being plus size. And I know many other women have had different experiences. Excuse me. I have allergies. But I think that for this particular time, and in this particular dating lifestyle, because men with assets, resources, money tend to go for women who are small. Everyone knows this. We don't need to debate these things. This is just what it is. If we look at anybody's wife or girlfriend that is a billionaire or a multimillionaire or something like that, celebrities, 1%, whatever, we know that those ladies are particularly petite ladies. We know that. I am not delusional, but in the same sentence, plus size women still do date. And because we still do date, I still believe that just as much as any other woman, we should be dating to get something out of our experiences just as much as any other woman does. I do not believe that just because we are plus size, we should sit in the house and be on the apple diet until we come back out our beautiful slim selves. No, I believe that at any size, we are dating, people are attracted to us, and we should be trying to get as much as we can out of those relationships. We should make sure that we are benefiting in some type of way from those relationships. Also, I feel like the world is changing, right? We have this newer thing about women being thicker, about women having, I guess, meat on their bones or bigger ass or bigger breasts or whatever things that I have naturally is all of a sudden in. But I do feel that men have different taste. And whereas I may not go after Mr. Maserati, I may go after Mr. Gas Station owner. One may have more money than the other, but my idea of glam and being taken care of may not be the same as another woman's. And then we just also have to be realistic, right? A bigger woman is not going to get a multimillionaire, a billionaire typhoon. And if they do, they're probably in Nigeria. But here in America, we know what the standards are. We know what is expected of women. So I am not here to be delusional. I'm not here to give false hope. I'm just here to state things the way that they are. Am I currently on a level up journey and a weight loss journey? Always. I don't know any big woman who was not ever trying to lose weight. I don't know them. I'm her. I'm always trying to lose weight. And in the near future, I will be losing a very significant amount of weight so that I can get the type of life that I deserve and that I want. But also in the same breath, that doesn't mean that things are not going to happen for you when you're a bigger woman or when you're a plus size woman. I just don't want to give out false information and say we have the same exact chance of meeting a handsome billionaire as a slimmer former Miss America. Okay, it's not the same thing. We may have the same face, we may have the same makeup, we can have the same nails, but size matters. Money matters with men. Looks matter with women. Unfortunately, in our society, women need to be small. It just is what it is. Now they want us to be small and shapely, meaning that we gotta have some type of noticeable bottom, and we must have a noticeable top, and we must have a skinny waist. We all know what the societal rules are, right? Some of us will achieve that, some of us will not, but that's why I have this thing called surgery. Even though I do not think that every woman should try to get surgery. I think that, if it's your thing, let it be your thing, but surgery is there as a tool, as a resource. And if you do get surgery, hopefully you can get it covered by insurance, or you can get it covered by someone that you're dating. So just to clarify, you guys, fatphobia is going to be a thing on my channel. I already know. I'm well versed in this. I've been living in this body, wow, almost 30 years now. Jesus Christ. I'll be 30 in June. So, I'm just gathering myself for it. I'm gathering myself for the trolls, but just to let the trolls know, I am not saying that, men who doesn't make a certain amount isn't worth value or anything like that. All I'm saying is that if we are to date, we should be benefiting from it in some type of way. I'm personally not going to date someone who I cannot get help from. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to lay up with somebody that cannot buy some groceries every once in a while, that can't put something towards my phone bill, who's not trying to cover a class for something for me to better myself or invest in my business. I'm just not doing it. But that's what my channel is about. So regardless of what my size looks like, what the number on the scale is, what I appear to be, we should still be having, how should I say this? We should be making sure that we find men who believe in bettering a woman's life trajectory. Okay? Regardless, this is really imperative for plus size Black women because we are not told that. We are often the brunt of men's schemes and scams. I cannot tell you how many personal trainers and all that have tried to scam me with their oh, you're so pretty, I love thicker women, all that type of crap. The majority of the time, those guys are just trying to hope that you have low self-esteem so they can just pull right on up and use your car, use, your place to live for a place to live, get their credit up, do whatever it is that they need to do while they're bettering themselves so that they can find someone better. I know what the scam is. I don't take offense to the scam. I think everybody probably needs to be scamming in this life to get some of the things that they want. That man just won't do it on me. I know a lot of game meets game. I'm the one that'll just stop you in your tracks at the first meeting and be like, why are you trying to game me? I'm not that chick, because technically I'm running the same scam. But for me, I just don't call it a scam. I just call it being real. Like, hey, if you date me, here are my expectations for you. Or if we're going down this route, this is what I'm going to expect for you to be. I'm going to expect for you to be a man. And for me, to be a man is to protect and to provide. Protect and provide. I'm very traditional with a modern flair. And I'm still a feminist, even though everybody hates those words. I believe that women can do anything that they need to do and want to do in this life. But I also believe that if you are going to have a partner in your life, specifically if that partner is male, he needs to be fulfilling that role. So that's a mouthful. I hope that you guys enjoy this, and like and share and subscribe, and down below in the comments, let me know what you think about what am I saying. A lot of hypergamous ladies, they probably don't believe in anything I'm really going to see on my channel because I'm plus size, but some people will. Are there any plus size ladies that will get a hold to this video? And you guys have stories. I'm going to be doing story times as well. I would love to hear some of you guys' success stories. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic about fatphobia and benefiting from dating, and not being the benefactor, but actually benefiting from the men that you're dating as a plus size woman. So let me know in the comments. Until next time, it's been a blast. Love you guys. Stay safe. See you in the next one.